Terry Gold says that one of the keys responsible for her success was the fact that she was able to transfer all the skills she learned as a mother into an area of business. And we kind of talked about that earlier on. So I want to give you my own reflections on some of the things that we've discussed. I want to talk to you about being aware of your transferable skills. All of us have them, and we tend to forget about those skills, especially if they seem unrelated to our business. Nobody forgets the fact that they worked in maybe Apple if they're selling mobile phones, because if you started a business now selling mobile phones, you worked at Apple, in the Apple store, you're kind of aware that, oh, this is how we used to do things in Apple, so, I can transfer those skills to my new business. But, however, supposing you worked in McDonald's and now you are starting a business in consulting for, consulting for schools on bicycle riding or something. All right, so you might think, well, what's that got to do with what transferable skills can I bring from working in McDonald's to being a consultant? Well, you can bring in systems, because something McDonald's has is systems. They have uniformity. They have, employee programs. They have so many things that you've learned that you can actually bring in. You can look at their system and say, well, can I copy that system into my new kind of business? Because they're always, I'll tell you something else. One very important secret in business that I still think people need to get it more and more, is that you should look at one industry and take all the particularly good practices in that industry and bring it into another industry. It's called cloning. You clone one industry and you bring those perfect skills or working practices, and you bring them into another type of industry. And you probably find out that because after working in one industry for a while, people just do the same things. There's no difference in the variety of businesses that exist in there. But if you can bring in good practices from another industry, then you're probably going to find out that you're doing better than your competitors. So we all have transferable skills. We just have to think about what they are and how we can use those skills into our new businesses. The second area of reflection for me was to appreciate others. You got to appreciate others in areas, their strengths and weaknesses. You appreciate their strengths and you'll be able to capitalize on it. You'll appreciate their weaknesses and you'll be able to help them either overcome those weaknesses or place them in a place where their strengths excel and so cover their weaknesses. And finally, demonstrate respect and value, and it will all come back to you 100 times. When you demonstrate, when you give, it's like giving love. When you give love, love comes back to you. When you give respect, respect comes back to you. When you give value, value comes back to you. So let's be the kind of person that demonstrates respect and value so that all of it can come back to us 100 times more. So really, transferable skills are extremely important. What Terry said, that was one of the keys that enabled her to be successful. And I truly believe that we also can learn from that and be able and transfer the skills we have gained over the years or over the months into our new area of businesses or into our new area of life. And it would help us also to succeed as much as we want to. All right. I'll see you in the next lecture.